Hey guys! So I have an exciting video today, and it is my first sketchbook tour. And so basically I made everything in this sketchbook between last year and this year, and I finished it a few weeks ago. So this is my first complete sketchbook that I have ever made, and I am very happy with how it turned out. So let's get to it. Okay, so first up is the cover, and basically I just covered this with stickers, and this is a Strathmore mixed media sketchbook. I think some of the stickers are probably from American Girl, and then there's some other random ones. While I did not draw all of these or paint all of these in order, I will show them in order. So this first page is a drawing that I did with Prismacolor colored pencils. And I really love the vibrancy of how it came out. I also used the basic sketch before I colored it and did a digital drawing version as well. This next drawing is just a beach drawing at sunset with some watercolors and some colored pencils. And I really like the colors of the sky and the water. Next up we have my Watercolor Dog painting. I did this for a prompt for a Skillshare class. And I also finally put up my print of my watercolor dog that I got from my Redbubble shop. So if you like this and want one for yourself, go check out my Redbubble shop, which I will have linked in the description. Next is a nighttime drawing with some trees and some clouds and a moon. And with this one, for the sky, I used a glitter paint, which is very pretty once you can kind of see the shine. It just adds like a nice shine and dimension to it. Then we have some watercolor art. This is a two-fer where the top is wet on dry paper and the bottom is trying wet on wet paper, so it gives the different techniques. I have a drawing of a butterfly and a flower, and it says "Fly High." So just like a little positive, encouraging message. And then on the right side, we have a Copic marker drawing. I believe I used Copics. I might have used my Ohuhus actually. I used one of them. I was practicing shading and everything and blending, and this one is kind of done after me, so it's like a semi self-portrait, I guess, because it's not full self-portrait, but it does show someone with amblyopia and strabismus. So the left eye is looking inward while the right eye is straight. That's how my eyes are. And so it also shows that you can draw characters that don't have to have two straight eyes. And next up we have another tree at night painting. This one just has like a couple different trees and like a little bush and the moon and the stars. And then on the other side was a prompt from an Instagram challenge that had, the prompt was candy, so I just wrote "I want candy" and drew, you know, like lollipops, a wrapped candy, and a gummy worm. And then we have this lovely alien thumb thing. I really don't know what it is. My original concept didn't quite work out, so I just kind of went with it. So it could either be an alien with a large green eye that kind of looks like a thumb, or it could just be someone's thumb and they have a nail that they decorated to look like an eye. So whichever, they both work. And then on the other side is another little inspirational quote of "You do you." The background, I did watercolors, and I think I did like the plastic wrap effect. and then I just drew flowers and, you know, design on it. So this next piece is a girl that I made, and I used charcoal to draw her, and I think I used possibly a pastel for the red part in the background. And I really love how she came out. She has a butterfly that is that's on her nose, and I just love her expression and everything. And on this next page is just a doodle using Sharpies and rainbows. And because the Sharpies bled through, I decided to create this little cat. It could be like a leopard or something. No real specific type of feline. But I decided to kind of go with the flow of doing like a camouflage effect using the existing blotches, little existing blobs from the previous page, and just kind of working it on as the cat's own little spots. And then this one was from last year's Earth Day, which was the 50th Earth Day. And so it's a happy little earth with a flower and some fruits and vegetables and a tree and a bear. Here we have, it's a little bit hard to see, this is another like galaxy painting. This one is using some acrylics that I got in, I want to say my Palettefull Packs box last year. They're like metallic and they're just so gorgeous. And again, like sparkles and metallics are very great for doing like skies and galaxy paintings because they just add that pop to it. This next one is just a character I kind of created named Talia. This was done also using alcohol-based markers. This one might have been used using my Copics, or it might have been used with the Ohuhus. That part I cannot remember. But I really love how she came out. I'm, of course, not the best at creating characters. Sometimes I love how my characters come out. Other times I don't like how they come out, and I'm like wishing that I could make characters cute and pretty like other people can. So here on the next page is just like a little ocean themed painting. I had a lot of fun with this one. It's got some like an island with some palm trees, and it's got the clouds and a pretty sky, and it was fun playing around with trying to do the, you know, shading and everything. So I'm not the best at like shading or making things realistic looking. On this next page, it was just some Copic / alcohol marker practice, like blending and stuff. So I've got like an eye, a heart, flower, a face, and some hearts and some balls and stuff. This next one is just a little abstract piece with some gold leafing details on it. Just a simple little piece that I like glued a paper onto the back so that the markers from the other page would not show through. And this one is just another little design with leaves and flowers. Obviously I'm not good at drawing these kinds of leaves, so I was trying to practice them. This next painting I did for Instagram as like an idea of a geometric type of painting that you can do where you just, you know, stick the washi tape in a bunch of different places and then do different paintings. So I used watercolors, and then there were a few mistakes that I covered up with some more washi tape, which you could either do or you don't have to. Either one works. And this one, I believe I used Tombow markers to do watercolor rainbow rose, because it was part of like a little rainbow trending on using like Tombow markers. This next one on the left is just a girl. She kind of looks like she could be Kit Kittredge from the American Girls collection. Kit is the Great Depression character. She's looking a little melancholy and sad here, but you know, that totally happened during the Great Depression, of course, because they were hard times. So, but I really like how it came out. And then this next one is just another little painting and backwash painting and doodle that says "Be Free." Now we have Winnie the Pooh with a bee. Of course, I was just trying to practice like drawing characters and stuff, so I went with this cute little Winnie the Pooh. I'm not the best at drawing characters, like I have a long way to go, but I think he came out pretty good for, you know, my first real attempt at him. And on this next page is another little quote that just says bloom, so it's like a flower blooming, you know, on a nice day. And then on the back we have another flower with some clouds and, you know, a nice little colored pencil background and whatnot. And this is one of my favorites. It says love with all your heart. And I just love how this girl came out. She's just so cute. I really wish I could make more characters as pretty as she is. And it kind of also goes along with the BLM movement. On this side is this one, I believe I also, or no, this one might be the regular page, but I did like a painting of the background, and then just wrote "Just Be You Beautiful," because I do struggle with anxiety and depression, so sometimes like I need like an uplifting quote, or even if I'm like not in a good mood, I might want to try to uplift someone else. And this one was an attempt at a mandala. I am not good at making mandalas, so but this one I was using some metallic colored pencils that I bought. And on these pages we've got some more metallic colored pencil doodles. Just like little patterns and just having fun and some stress relief. So this next one involves some stickers from American Girl that went with one of their mix and match blah blah blah, one of their mix and match collections, and so I decided to take the stickers and just put them on in my sketchbook and then draw characters to, you know, go with it. And this next one is just some more markers and just a random squiggly design. This one also didn't quite come out the way I wanted to, so it just became like a watered down background, and I just added a design with some some basic flowers and stuff. And then another little flower doodle pattern. Now we've got some gel pens and just doing random doodles with that. And this one, I was using some dot markers that my mom had gotten me. They kind of got wet too, but just like a little design, like some flowers. And then I just did a rainbow and another flower. So next up we have a heart tree. This I made using some glitter, some sparkly glitter markers that I had gotten from Five Below. And then we have another little floral watercolor painting on the other side. And we've got another little quote of "Look for rainbows," and this also has the glitter markers and a cute little sunshine and a cute little rainbow in clouds. Then the next one is an "I am grateful," and has a sunshine and a flower. And next we have a simple flower design with just like two flowers with colored pencils And also trying out the zebra starter colored pencils. So flower, a little bit of blending test, and a little girl that's drawing. Another inspirational quote saying it's okay to be different. So there is a large orange and black butterfly surrounded by some smaller green butterflies. This one is a simple painting that I did, or maybe it was a drawing. I think it was a painting. Actually, it could be both. Basically, this was for a prompt of a pastel, like, sky drawing. And then using some oil pastels, I did a Northern Lights drawing for another prompt. A nighttime camping scene, which I really love how this one turned out. Now we have a sky that I painted with some Posca pens, or drew, depending on how you want to call it. Just playing around with the Posca pens to make some art. And then a Christmas angel. The next drawing is just a colored pencil drawing of a girl on the beach. And then next to that we have total opposite of a snowy tree. So we've got like lovely like summertime vibes and some nice winter vibes. This next page is one that I did for a contest for InkuCrate, and so I used some of the supplies for my February box and used a picture of one of my dolls, and the prompt was something that you love, and I do love my doll collection. So, and I actually got an Fujifilm Instax camera, so that was great. That was a prize that I got from it. I wasn't the official winner, but I did note that I was the only one that like had followed the prompt of like between me and the two others, so they still sent me one, which was really, really nice of them. And on this next page, it's just some more markers, just having fun, a heart and a star. And then again, I rolled with the bleed through from the back and added smiley faces to the heart and the star, and added a few dashes to the background. And now we've got more rainbow smiles, because who doesn't love the rainbows with the smiley face clouds? They're just so adorable and they make you smile, so rainbow smiles. And we've got another happy little cloud, and this one I used some of the Tombow markers, I believe, to make this cute little rainbow design, and then added some flowers. And here is a cartoon cat with a mouse. This is sort of how I've like used to draw cats a lot, like cartoon cats when I was younger. And next we've got a cat in a tree at night. Just a simple little silhouette type of painting. And then we've got this cute little colorful blue and purplish dog. And we are almost at the end. So this next page was just, I used some paint to do like the background, and then I used my India ink pen and I believe the silver and gold leafing pens to make this little design, like this little floral design. So nice and simple. Then we've got some markers and drawing a cat with a window. I don't know what the cat is thinking. I think the cat is maybe thinking like, dude, y'all need to give me some treats now. Like, come on people. I'm the important one. I don't know. But I tried. Last page in this sketchbook is a butterfly. The same time that I did the background on this floral drawing, I also did a background for this page, because again, otherwise I would have the bleed through of the markers, so I needed to you know, not have some bleed through. So this is a butterfly with using the India ink pen and the leafing pens to add some color pops. So I hope you liked my first sketchbook tour. I do have other sketchbooks that I have started. I don't just go with like filling one up and then going to the next one. I do kind of have a few because some of them are for like dry mediums, some like this are for mixed media. There's different sizes, so I don't always want to just go with the one. But I hope you really love it. I think some of my favorites, going back, I do really like this one with the ocean, and as I said, this girl is probably like one of my favorites that I've drawn so far, as well as Talia. She's also very beautiful. I definitely need to practice more on making pretty characters, because again, it can be hit or miss, and I don't really have a specific style right now. And then, yes, this one too is also definitely a favorite. And my Watercolor Dog, which again, if you go to my Redbubble shop, you can get some merchandise of this print, as well as another one that I have. So you can get your own print to hang up on the wall, you can get shirts, you can get, you know, laptop skins or whatever I have, mugs. It is very cute for all ages. So anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this tour. As always, if you like what you see, please subscribe, please, you know, click like button, comment, just, you know, nice comments. Don't leave negative comments, please. But yes, I will see you in the next video. Bye!